Bringing in the load. Waitress, the mechanic, the policeman on good patrol.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, I am.
We're gonna do, alright guys, we're gonna do a state tier list first. So, you already know, I think off the top, you already know where some states are gonna be put.
So I gotta know before we start here.
This is based off personal experience, being in that state, or based off just what you've seen.
Okay. First off, I gotta know the tiers.
Tiers are S, A, B, C, D, or F.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
This is one of my favorite Christmas songs of all time, so get you guys in the holiday mood.
Oh, what's your favorite? Let me hear it.
This one reminds me so much of my dad. It's not even funny. This just sounds like something he would say, too.
Oh, Lord. Alright. Hey, hey, hey. This song is fire, though. Alright, so our first state on the state tier list is Alabama.
I mean,
they got a football team I hate.
We can't go. This is not about sports here. This is about our experiences and stuff. So,
I know.
The last time I was in Alabama, I was running from a hurricane. So,
what a great experience.
I haven't had many bad experiences in Alabama.
For me, Alabama loves to get tornadoes a lot. It's one of the states.
I'm
gonna go B too, but Alabama is one of those states that likes to get tornadoes a lot, and I'm not talking
I
like.
want to live there.
Tuscaloosa.
We're talking like EF5 tornadoes.
Yeah, F5 tornadoes, bro. Tuscaloosa. You guys, do you remember the 2011 Tuscaloosa tornado?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I remember it like a book.
Alabama is just tornado. It's like Tornado Alley for the South. Alabama, Georgia.
Anybody who's on this stream that's from Alabama, no offense to you. All right?
Oh no, oh no, not at all.
This is just from our past experiences and stuff like that in only states.
Yeah. Next state, Alaska, F.
Never been there.
It's an F.
I've never been there, so I can't really give a grade. But maybe Henchman has.
I will tell you right now, I've never been to Alaska, and I never plan on going. So, you know,
we should make a tier that's not rateable because we've never been there.
I don't care. It's still an F. We're not just going off if we've been there or not. We're also going off like what we've seen about it and what, you know.
From what I've seen, if we're going based off what we've seen too, I'm gonna go B, honestly.
What? No, the temperatures can't deal. Nah.
The temperatures? I'm not saying about the temperature.
We're factoring everything. We're factoring everything.
I know, this is factoring everything. The cold is what's not making it A, but I've heard the wildlife and stuff there is very beautiful in the mountains.
You can find wolverines in Alaska.
I've heard the wildlife is fun to see there. Like,
still, I don't care. Alaska's an F. Next state, Arizona. I'm gonna give Arizona an A.
Never been to Arizona,
Arizona's cool.
but I've heard the state's very beautiful, especially the Grand Canyon.
Oh yeah, it's a cool state.
It's hot, so
Yes, but it's all dry
Definitely-
heat.
yeah.
I think Arizona's cool.
So it's not
You know.
muggy.
I'm not gonna give it S because you know there's certain criteria for a certain state at S, but I'm gonna
That's my
give it
criteria.
an A.
Oh yeah, you're gonna play this song. This song's fire.
Next state, Arkansas.
I've had great experiences in Arkansas. I've had fabulous experiences in Arkansas. The people are a vibe. The state's a vibe in itself. There's not a whole lot to do there.
See, there's not a whole lot to do there. That already brings it down to like a B or a C for me.
If you guys have ever been to Arkansas, definitely see the Little Rock 9 Memorial.
Oh yeah.
Definitely see the city of Little Rock. That city is a very beautiful city. The people are nice.
I feel you.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe. You know, they love their Christmas music down there. Believe me, every place loved. I was back
Everywhere does, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Christmas music's a vibe. I mean, you can't really go wrong with the Christmas
I
music.
love
man.
Christmas music. Alright, so I'm gonna give Arkansas, personally, I'm gonna give it a C. But that's not terrible.
No. Oh wait, what state?
Arkansas.
I would say a B for me because I've had good experiences.
I'm gonna give it a C. Next state, probably the state that is the most controversial, California.
S.
See, California for me. Alright, I'm gonna give it S. I'm gonna give it S.
Never been to California.
I'm gonna give it S because there are some beautiful places in California. There's stuff to do.
I've never been to California, but I've heard it's a very good state. We're planning on going there this summer, so I don't know.
I will definitely visit California more.
So I know
I
my mom
do
wants to go to
not
San Francisco.
Plan to live there, but I definitely plan to visit. There's a lot. There's like you got San Francisco.
I've always wanted to visit Sacramento.
I'm gonna always stay in Florida for the rest of my life, but
I've always
California,
wanted to visit Sacramento.
I'll visit a lot because you got San Francisco, Los Angeles, Sacramento looks cool. San Diego, Oakland.
Love the Padres.
I mean, yeah. We don't even have to. We don't. Let's just.
Slam Diego love.
All right, next state is Colorado. They got the Rocky Mountains.
Very beautiful, very snowy.
That's what brings it down for me. Maybe because I'm a tropical person. I'm a Florida person. But listen, like Colorado in the summertime,
It's beautiful.
it's cool.
Or like seeing the mountains. Denver itself is a very fun city. I've been there personally.
It feels
It's a
weird
vibe.
because you're a mile high up in the air. It does feel weird.
It's definitely harder to breathe.
Your ears get clogged there pretty easily. But
What I'd say about a C.
I'm gonna give Colorado. See, that's the only thing that's cool really about Colorado is Denver and the Rocky Mountains. If you are outside of Denver or the Rocky Mountains, there's nothing really to see.
I haven't explored Colorado like that. There might be some things out there. I don't know. You guys will have to let us know in the comments if there's anything that's special
I'm gonna go
outside Denver.
C because there is a couple things you can see there, but it's also just, yeah.
And if there's anything that we're missing that we should know, let us know down in the comments, man.
Alright, next state is Connecticut. Honestly, to be honest with you, I wanna go D.
I love the state of Connecticut.
I've never been to Connecticut.
I've had very, very good experiences in Connecticut.
What is there to see in Connecticut?
Wildlife's very beautiful. The trees are so green during the summer and springtime that you would think it's something out of a movie. The cold would definitely bring it down for me, because that's too much snow.
See, guys,
too much snow.
I'm a Florida person, so I'm kind of more tending to, okay, I don't like cold, so I'm gonna bring the state down because there's cold times in it. I don't know what it is about me and cold.
That's why I'm running from Ohio and going down to live with henchmen, and only coming back to visit family.
That I don't know what it is with me and cold weather. I just cannot stand it, and it will bring a state's tier down.
We'll talk about Ohio in a minute, but Connecticut, I love Connecticut. I think it's very beautiful.
Personally, for me, I'm gonna give Connecticut a D.
I'm gonna give it a B for me. The reason why it's not an A is because cold. Winters are very, very hard up there in Connecticut.
It's a D. Delaware's an F.
Delaware is a C for me.
Delaware's an F.
Dover, Delaware is very good town. Has one of the best ice cream places I've ever had in my lifetime. Wildlife's good there. Joe Biden's home state. Just throwing that out there. I've actually seen Joe Biden's headquarters located in Delaware. Pretty cool.
Man's a Philadelphia sports fan too.
You can see New York from the very top tip of Delaware, which is pretty cool to see from a distance. That's a very cool thing to see from a distance.
Oh, it always is cool to see another border from another state.
Delaware's kind of cool. I wouldn't necessarily give it an F. I would give it a C. It's kind of mid-tier.
I'm gonna give it a.
Winters are not real harsh there, so they're not real. They're not usually that cold, so.
Well, they're right by the ocean, but they're more on the northern part of the ocean. That's the problem.
Yeah. But usually only the northern tip of Delaware usually gets the cold.
Alright, I do not know why this is on here, but District of Columbia. Washington, D.C. Yeah.
D.C., that's an S. That's an S.
I want to give it A.
Oh, actually, yeah, A. If don't drive in Washington D.C., it is the worst thing in the world.
Yes.
D.C. has the worst traffic out of any city I have ever been to.
More than Atlanta?
Driving in D.C. The last time I went to D.C.
Have you drove in Atlanta?
Yeah, we drove in Atlanta. The last time we were in D.C., it took us 6 hours to get out of traffic.
Oh my
in Washington D.C. because of construction and everything that happens there.
Okay, never mind. I'm gonna shut my mouth about Atlanta.
6 hours it took us. I'm just saying. But that's the only reason why it brings us down. Delaware. I meant Delaware. Jesus Christ. Washington D.C. is so pretty to see in the Christmas time. The Black Lives Memorial, amazing. The White House.
Speaking of so beautiful, seeing the Christmas time, our next state's coming up.
What state?
My favorite state in the whole U.S.
Florida?
Florida.
S.
Florida is an S tier. It's above California. Florida has everything you could possibly imagine. Bruh, we have Disney World. Have
a Disney day.
The two beaches right on the Gulf of Mexico. One on the Atlantic Ocean. You have Miami, Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville. Just
Jacksonville was kind of a letdown. Not gonna lie.
Jacksonville's kind of over. I'll give you that. Jacksonville's kind of overrated. But
every other city I've been to in Florida is not too bad.
Orlando is beautiful. Miami is beautiful. Tampa is beautiful.
I'm gonna give it an A. It's borderline S tier because I've had some bad experiences in Florida. Not saying that it's a bad state, because the state's beautiful. Love the sunshine.
What bad experiences?
I've gotten in many fights in Florida.
Oh, come on! Because
and we witnessed a tornado almost in Fort Lauderdale.
Tornadoes always happen.
Tornado happens in Fort Lauderdale like every other day. So I mean,
bro, I want you. Not only this. Okay.
I'll put it low S tier for me. All right, I'll put it low S tier.
It's S. It's my favorite state. It's the state I'll live in for the rest of my life.
It's nothing against you, henchman. Believe me. Promise.
No. It's Florida is the state I'm gonna live in for the rest of my life. It's my favorite state.
Is that why you ran from California?
It's my favorite state. Florida, #1 on top. Don't even gotta tell anymore. Let's move on because I don't have to speak on it too much more. Florida, #1 state in the whole U.S. and y'all can't tell me different. Florida is a place where I'm gonna live in Florida for the rest of my life.
We heard you ranting about Florida. Let's get to the next state here. We got time. We're on time crunch.
No, well, you do realize it goes from 1 o'clock back to 1 o'clock.
Well, I'm saying kinda.
We have a whole extra hour. Georgia, S tier. I like Georgia.
Traffic is terrific. Oh, there's no... Okay.
But Georgia's traffic is craziness. I will tell you that. But Georgia is an S. I love Georgia.
Georgia's an S, but nothing compared to DC. The only thing I hate, the only city that creeps me out in Georgia, I'm not gonna lie.
Guess what? It's Atlanta.
Savannah.
Oh, it's Savannah.
Oh, that city freaks me out to the death. Just knowing they built building. There's a lot of buildings there that are built on top of graveyards that you guys don't even know about.
Oh, that's why it scares you. But yeah, Georgia's an S tier because of Atlanta. I mean, you can't go wrong with Georgia. I mean,
I would definitely not want to live in Savannah because
I love visiting Georgia. You know, it's just a great state. You know,
their peaches are good.
Yeah,
just throwing that out there. I love to make I love to make homemade peach tea from Georgia peach. That's just
Georgia's home to the most beautiful ballpark in baseball. I mean,
whoa, that's debatable.
Come on,
You're
boy.
debating. That's debatable things.
But yeah, I'll always live in Florida, but I'll always take trips up to Georgia because I think Georgia's such a cool state. Alright, let's move on.
I'm gonna go to my other seat for right now.
Alright, so next state is Hawaii.
S.
I'm gonna put it A because they have
Honolulu is a fantastic city.
Now, don't get me wrong, Hawaii is beautiful. The one thing that brings it down to an A is you never know when you're gonna get lava poured on your face.
Oh, I didn't even think about volcanoes.
Yeah.
But Honolulu, I mean, the volcano's barely active anymore.
Yeah, but I'm still have to put it A just because of the fact of the thought of it. Just the thought that you're walking on lava.
Walking on sunshine. Whoa.
But yeah, Hawaii's an A.
Sunshine, lollipop.
Next state, the home of the potatoes, Idaho.
Honestly, I give it a B, to be honest.
Hey, move a little closer to your PlayStation because it's kind of cutting out a tiny bit.
Is this good?
Yeah, this is cool.
I'd honestly give it a B.
Actually, move up a little bit more.
Alright, is that good?
Yeah, it should be good now.
Not too far. I don't know why that's happened.
Alright, you're good
But
now.
I would give it a B.
I'll give Idaho, honestly, a B. Nothing about Idaho, like, excites me.
Love Boise. Boise's a pretty city.
Boise's cool, but, like, nothing about Idaho. Like, wow, Idaho! Like,
Potatoes. Potato, potato. I like french fries. That's why it's a B for me. I love french
I'm
fries.
sorry to anyone who lives in Idaho. To the rare motherfuckers there are, I'm sorry. The next state, Illinois. Now, you have Chicago.
Love Chicago. That is my city that's in the top 3. I love Chicago.
Chicago's beautiful. Chicago skyline.
I know every street and every back and end of that Chicago city. I've been there so many times to know.
Do you know Old Block?
Yes.
63rd, 64th.
Yeah. I used to go to Chicago when my uncle didn't left us and left our family because no one's seen him for eons.
Uh-oh. He went
no one's
with
seen him for years.
He went he went on Old Block. Oh no.
No one's seen him for years. But
oh, that's not a good thing to say about when you're in Chicago. Like
no, this was in like no, I don't think he does the Chicago show anymore, but he used to do a comic book show. Rosemont, Chicago.
Oh yeah.
I love Giordano's Pizza. That's one of my favorite places.
You've told I know.
It's one of my favorite places to get pizza.
Oh
They're garlic
cool.
bread. They're garlic bread. Oh my god.
He's coming.
It's no, I'm
He's
not.
coming.
I haven't failed not November yet. So
You're coming, sir.
I haven't failed not November
All right.
yet.
So, anyways, Illinois in general, other than Chirac, I don't know where.
Indianapolis is cool.
Indianapolis is in Indiana.
Is that Indiana?
You dumb bitch. Indianapolis is in Indiana.
We don't talk anymore.
Like we used to do. Alright, let's not get into that. Alright. Chicago
Springfield's pretty cool.
Isn't that where The Simpsons are?
For The Simpsons was filmed in Springfield, Illinois.
Oh, and Michael Myers. That was filmed there.
Some cool movies filmed there.
I'm gonna give Illinois.
I'm gonna give it an A, to be honest.
I'm gonna give Illinois an A.
It's a cool thing.
Illinois gets an A because of Chicago. Some cool movies were filmed there. I mean, anyways, now Austin, we can talk about Indianapolis because the next state is Indiana.
Indianapolis, that's a party city.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been there. I've been to Indianapolis. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It brings it down because I am terrified of that city. There's one town and city in Indiana that I am terrified of.
Indiana is also known to get a lot of tornadoes.
Gary, Indiana is scary.
Gary is scary. I mean,
Like,
Indiana's cool. I'm gonna give it a C
Like-
though.
it's a state regulation that you have to roll your windows up every time you go by the city, and you have to wear a mask when you go in the city because it's so radiated.
Yeah, that city's fucked.
Um,
I'm gonna give
obvious,
Indiana.
Obviously, World War II did that to it, so that's not our fault. But South Bend, Illinois is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool city.
You just mixed up South Bend and Illinois. Austin.
Or South Bend, Indiana.
So apparently, Indianapolis, Illinois, and South Bend, Illinois. I didn't know we switched cities and states.
Shut
Austin.
up, shut up. Okay, South Bend, Indiana. It's pretty cool.
Notre Dame is there.
Hold of the home of the gummy bear factory. I love the gummy bear
How
factory.
the fuck do you know this? How the fuck do you know this shit?
Because sometimes we just drive to Indiana to get those gummy bears. Those are the best damn gummy bears in the fucking universe.
Jesus Christ.
Those are
Alright,
best
so
dang
I'm
gummy
gonna
bears.
give. Alright, I'm gonna give Indiana a C.
That's fair. It's not the best place in the world. It's not the worst. I'd live there if I want to.
Alright, next state is Iowa.
Iowa. The Field of Dreams is definitely the coolest place there.
That was cool as fuck. The Field of Dreams was cool as shit.
And that movie was filmed there. That was one of the great movies. That alone, some of the fields are beautiful too. Some of the plains and stuff that Iowa has. And that movie just brings it up. I'm going to give it an A, to be honest. I mean, Iowa's got some cool places.
I'm gonna give Iowa a B. Because I don't think to myself, like, I want to go to Iowa. I don't really think that.
Davenport, Iowa is a pretty cool place.
Like, but Iowa is like, it has some cool, like, views. Like, you can, there's a lot of cool things about Iowa. But, like, when it comes to nature and, like, okay, a bunch of lands, but I don't think to myself, I want to stay in Iowa.
There's not really a city in Iowa.
There's not really a city in Iowa where you could have a hotel at and just chill in Iowa for a couple days and be like, okay, let's go to this and this, let's have fun. You know, it's not like, you feel me? It's not like a area where you'd go to see things.
Oh, we never mentioned when we were talking about Idaho, we never mentioned Yellowstone. Yellowstone's a very beautiful park.
Yellowstone's in Wyoming.
It combines into 4 states.
Oh, that's right.
Idaho, Montana, Utah, and Wyoming. But it's a very pretty park. Definitely if you guys are in there. Well, actually, that's part of the Idaho, so we'll get to that when we get to Wyoming, because the place to visit in Yellowstone is in Wyoming, so we'll get there when we get to Wyoming.
All right, so next state is Kansas.
I love Kansas.
Kansas is nothing but tornadoes, no, bruh. Kansas is nothing but tornadoes, except Kansas City.
Kansas City's in Missouri.
Kansas City ends to Kansas and Missouri.
I know, but I'm just saying it's most of the cities in Missouri.
Alright, bitch.
But one of my absolute favorite movies of all time were filmed in Kansas.
And what movie was that?
Two of them. The movie Twister.
Of course Twister was recorded there.
And the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. The train don't run out of Wichita.
Hey, Twister is fire. Twister, that movie's fire.
Wichita's a pretty fun city. You got the Wichita State, you got the Kansas State Fair there.
The only problem you gotta worry about in Kansas is
the train museum is in Wichita.
Here's the only problem about being in Kansas. In May,
you gotta worry about a tornado
June,
come from.
you gotta worry about in April, May, June, you might run like
March.
Forrest Gump from tornadoes.
March. You forgetting about March?
March does get some tornadoes, but they're kind of still in their winter weather a little bit. You know what I mean? They're kind of like...
It doesn't snow much there.
It doesn't snow, but it still is cold.
A little bit. Not bad.
I'm going to give Kansas... Personally...
The tornado brings it down so much. That's
tornadoes are cool to look at, but they're not cool to be in.
I was just about to say.
Says the one who wants to fucking storm chase them.
Well, we're gonna do that once we retire from everything, and I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna be the one driving. Go 40. No, I can book it.
No. Here's the thing.
I've actually drove away from a tornado fast before.
Here's the thing. We'll have to literally leave Florida just to go to Kansas and look at a tornado, people. Look at a tornado that's gonna be on the ground for 15 minutes.
Me and Henchman will come out alive because I know how to drive pretty fast. I can book it down the highway.
Oh, you act like I don't know how to drive pretty fast.
I'm pretty professional at it. I do it when every time there's a tornado in Ohio, I go chasing after it.
We ain't gonna do all that, bro. We ain't
get in my car. I'm gonna go $1.50 down the highway.
We ain't gonna storm chase. We ain't gonna storm chase.
$1.50 down the highway.
But
that's when we're gonna be retired and we're gonna be out of baseball and out of coaching and out of everything.
Look, I don't think we doing all that. Anyways,
I think we're gonna do all that.
Next state, Kentucky.
I love Kentucky.
I think Kentucky's cool.
Home of one of the most historic places in the United States of America.
Louisville.
Kentucky Derby.
Oh, let's not forget, Kentucky has Louisville Bats. Louisville Slugger.
If you guys like Kentucky Fried Chicken,
yes, sir.
Colonel Sanders' wife / restaurant still remains in Kentucky. Wait.
You said Colonel Sanders' wife / restaurant. Were you inferring that she's a restaurant?
No. She owned... Well, okay, so they ran into legal trouble with KFC, right?
We all know this.
Because Colonel Sanders made that. They had to sell the rights to...
his wife.
No, they had to sell it to the corporate.
Oh.
So, and then they opened this one. They opened a couple restaurants, and there's only one that still remains. Him and his wife together owned it, and there's only one left because legal troubles they ran into. They had to tear every other restaurant down, except that one because they wanted to keep it for historical purposes. But it's still open and active today, and oh my god, I'm gonna be honest with you. Their sweet potatoes are fire. Their green beans are loaded with bacon and onions. It's fantastic. Their mashed potatoes are so good. They're creamy. They're buttery.
Oh Jesus.
Their mac and cheese. Their mac and cheese.
That dude just failed. No, not November.
No, I did not yet.
Not yet.
Their mac and cheese is awesome. It's so cheesy. And I know how Hedgeford loves his mac and cheese.
Oh, I love mac and cheese, bro. I will fucking smack the shit out of mac and cheese.
Lexington, Delaware is pretty cool. I've been there a couple times.
I will. Lexington, Delaware. Lexington, Delaware, Alston.
I said Lexington, Kentucky.
No, you did it. You said Lexington, Delaware. What is wrong with you?
I'm broken today. But Lexington, Delaware, home of the Kentucky Wildcats. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say that. My favorite college basketball team plays there. I'm going to give Kentucky a B.
Colonel Sanders, thank you for your service. It's finger licking good.
All right, Maine. F.
Love Maine. Love Maine. Portland, Maine is a beautiful place. The city, the state, home of the Civil War.
Here's the thing, though. Maine to me
Battlefield.
just seems like some cold place that rots.
It's like Connecticut. It's so green that you'll see something out of a movie.
In the
All those New
summer,
England-
but in
all
the
those
winter
New
you're
England-
dying.
Yeah, true. But all those New England states are something in common. They all have a very, very nice scenery.
Maine, for me, you know what? For the scenery, I'll give it a D.
They have lobster rolls at McDonald's.
I'll move Maine up to a D.
They have
but-
lobster rolls at McDonald's. All the New England states are. Just throwing that out there. Just a little spice. Gets like some.
But yeah,
I don't know if I
Maine's
would ever
winners
trust a
just
lobster
bring
roll
it
at
down.
McDonald's. Though. Well, I don't know if I would ever trust a lobster roll at McDonald's. Just saying. But then again, seafood's something that you can eat raw. So.
Alright, Maine to me is just trash. Move on, Louisiana.
Love Louisiana.
New Orleans is cool as hell.
Scares me though.
I do not like the Saints, but I like New Orleans.
You gotta admit, even though Henchman's a Rams fan, they got robbed of that Super Bowl.
Look, I'm a Falcons fan too. But look, so I hate the Saints. I just hate the Saints. I'm a Falcons fan. I hate the Saints. But
New
then
Orleans?
it's in New Orleans. New Orleans is cool though.
Until you get a hurricane when you see dead bodies floating on the street. So,
I will say that. One thing we can say about Florida. Florida every now and then gets a terrible hurricane, but you see states like Texas and Louisiana, they always seem to get Category 5s.
Texas.
Texas. They always seem to get Category 5s. The thing about Florida is they get Category 3s. Occasionally you'll get a Category 5. It's because
you got Katrina.
yeah, Texas, Louisiana got Katrina, Harvey.
Actually, every state in that Gulf of Mexico got Katrina.
Bruh, I'm telling you, Texas, Louisiana is just a place for a horse to get beat.
Texas is a very beautiful state. We'll get to there though.
Yeah.
I'll talk about Texas
But
in a minute though.
overall, I'm gonna give Louisiana an A.
Okay.
Aside from the hurricanes, the hurricanes are
Yeah,
they're like boom, boom, boom.
I wonder if the band the Scorpions live there. Wink, wink. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane.
But here's the thing. Louisiana always just gets Category 5 hurricanes. Anyways.
You gotta love it. It's eating good in the neighborhood.
Alright. Maryland. My mom was from Baltimore.
Baltimore's awesome. Except the Ravens. I hate the Ravens.
My mom was born in Baltimore. I think Maryland's cool, but it doesn't stick out to me.
Maryland is... Baltimore's the only thing good about it.
Right.
Yes, there's some cool places to visit.
There's beaches, but you got beaches on the whole side of the coast.
Yeah.
So you can't really judge off that.
And why go to Maryland when you could go to Dover, Delaware, dude? Dover, Delaware, dude. That's a wicked place to go. One of the best ice cream places across the universe. Like
okay, bro.
I'm a good
Goodness,
person.
I've never heard somebody cream over Delaware.
I like Delaware.
Maryland
Delaware's
for
lives matter.
me. Maryland for me gets a C tier. There's nothing to it's not bad, but there's nothing great about it. And also, for the record, Maryland, your baseball team is poverty. Alright, next up, we have Massachusetts. I heard Boston is great.
Boston is a fantastic city, to be honest. Been to Boston, love Boston. Hate their teams though.
The only thing I cannot stand about Boston
is their sports teams.
Their fans. Ooh.
I've never seen so many people ride the Celtics in my life. Like, I swear to God, every person's failed No Nut November because they ride the Celtics like a dang bull.
Jaylen Brown.
Jason Tatum.
Let's not forget the lamppost. They rode him for years.
Let's not forget Bill Russell.
Bill Russell. Bill Russell's the closest thing to Morgan Freeman. Ooh. That's what they think, bro.
Don't forget that's the home of Paul Pierce taking a shit.
It was. Don't forget Kyrie decided I'm out of here.
I don't blame him either. The state's also cold. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that brings it down.
We're talking about their sports fans and their food's good. Love the lobster.
Oh yes, Massachusetts gets a B for me.
I love some lobster. I'm loving some lobster.
Austin, focus. Massachusetts gets a B for me.
Sorry, food is everything. I'm sorry. I just make it up a B.
Alright, Austin.
You ever heard of this place called Dover, Delaware?
Bro, I swear, if you bring up Dover, Delaware one more time, I get that you love Dover, Delaware, bro. Alright.
Yeah, because my girl bent over.
Fuck you, bro. Bend over. Bend over, Delaware.
I'm crying.
You just go to take a girl to Dover, Delaware and tell her to bend over.
Alright, we got to back focus.
Bruh,
We're losing our brain cells.
Bro, you take your girl to Delaware. Hey,
that's what you should have done. It.
Bend over.
Welcome to Dover, Delaware. Alright, girl, get out of the car. Bend over.
Alright, Michigan. Michigan?
I love Michigan. Michigan, home of the Motor City.
Michigan
Detroit
is a D for me. And I know that's about to piss people off. I do not care. Michigan's a D. Winter is horrible there. Detroit is okay, but it's not the greatest.
I would also say a D, but there's also Christmastown that's very cool. Flint, Michigan's not bad. Detroit's a dump. Their sports teams are terrible.
Oh, imagine being a Detroit sports fan. The Lions. The Pistons.
The Red Wings. The Red Wings are their only good team. The Red Wings are their only good team.
And the funny thing is about the Red Wings, I don't watch hockey, so I shouldn't be talking. But the funny thing is about the Red Wings is they used to be actually terrible. Like, bad.
They're really good this year, actually. I've been watching quite a few hockey games. They're pretty good this year.
They might fall off a cliff, though. You never know.
The Red Wings have beat some pretty good teams. They beat Vegas a couple times.
Alright, Michigan, I'm putting at a D.
Yeah, I mean, get to see the auto workers. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Detroit auto workers. Let me thank you for your time.
Alright, next state, is the capital of hellhole, the capital of chaos, the capital of just
Nevada?
the riot capital, Minnesota.
Oh, love the city. Love the city, Minneapolis.
It's not
except
okay, I was about to say, it's not a city, bro.
Love
Minnesota's
Minneapolis,
not a city.
other than protest time. St. Paul is a pretty cool city. St. Paul,
Minnesota for me is a D.
Minnesota's an A for me, to be honest.
I just,
It's
the
cold,
weather.
though. Oh wait,
The
cold.
weather.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It's D.
Fun fact: that's the state with the most lakes in the United States of America. Fun fact.
Well, the Lakers used to be in Minneapolis, and that's how they got their name, the Lakers.
Yeah, because it's the home of the Minnesota's home of the many lakes. But Minneapolis and St. Paul are cool cities to visit. When there's no rioting going on, no Black Lives Matter protests. Not that I'm saying I don't support it. I do. Believe me, I do.
Yeah, we support Black Lives Matter.
But we ain't supporting all that.
I ain't about
destroying
all that.
businesses.
Yeah, that's too much.
That's no. If you guys destroy businesses, you should be put in jail for life, as far as I'm concerned.
All right, let's not get too
That's
political
people's
right
hard
now.
Money. Yeah, wait.
Next state is Mississippi.
I hate Mississippi.
But you like Mississippi State.
I do. They're a very racist state.
Yes.
And
They're horrible.
they still think slavery's a thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Mississippi's horrible. I love the South, but there's something about Mississippi that I just don't like.
Every other state in the South doesn't like. They moved on. They know that slavery's done. It's finished. But
You will find a
Mississippi-
lot of racist people in Mississippi.
still holds on to that.
You will find a lot of racist people in Mississippi.
Like they think the government owes them something.
As much as I, want to say it's a good state because it's in the South, I
would give
have
it
to
an
put it
F.
F. It has to be an F.
Jackson's not a bad city, though. I will say that. Home of Walter Payton.
Alright, next state is Missouri, and all I can think of when it comes to Missouri is the Joplin tornado.
Missouri is a great state. Kansas City's pretty cool.
Yeah, but you gotta realize, the Joplin tornado.
Yeah.
That was one of the worst tornadoes in history. That was a F5 in 2011.
Downtown St. Louis is pretty nice. But that city is a dump. I'm going to say it.
The one thing cool about St. Louis is they have that arch, though.
Yeah, but St. Louis is a dump. It is bad. That's a very shady city outside of downtown.
Busch Stadium's a cool looking field,
Yeah.
but other than that, and the arch, there's just...
They have this place, I actually achieved the challenge, me and my dad both did.
Yeah.
They have this challenge at an ice cream place. You have to drink a 3-pound milkshake in 1 minute, and me and my dad actually achieved
Oh,
that,
you
so
told me about this story.
pretty cool. So,
Yeah, you told me about this story.
I had
Alright,
a
so
huge brain freeze after that. But
all I could think of is that damn Joplin tornado, because
Springfield's awesome. Lake Springfield.
I
Missouri.
remember watching the documentary on that thing. Oh my gosh, that is the most freaky tornado I've ever seen.
One of my buddies, restaurants is in Kansas City. Phil, my friend Phil. His restaurant's one of the best in Kansas City.
Dr. Phil,
Definitely
I'm gonna
go and
send
eat
you to
there.
the ranch.
Definitely go and eat there. His is one of the best restaurants, and
Don't disrespect Dr. Phil, or I'll
His
send
is
you to the
definitely-
ranch.
his is definitely one of the best restaurants in the state of Missouri.
Alright, Missouri for me, overall.
B. I would say for me.
B. They got Kansas City, St. Louis. You could see a fun tornado from time to time.
The Rams Stadium still lies there as an inspiration.
Maybe they'll up and decide to move the Chargers to St. Louis. But Missouri's a B.
State's up next.
The next state, and you wanted to talk about Yellowstone, Montana.
Wyoming? Oh. Well, Wyoming's where the most of
Montana, for me, is
F.
an F. What
The
do
only
you
thing-
want? What do you think? Oh, I want to see Montana. Nah. When people go to Yellowstone, they don't go to Montana. They go to Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Or
But I will say there's some really cool hotels there in Montana.
Montana.
Although they charge you over $400 a night.
The best
there in
thing Montana
for
has
hotels.
done, the best thing Montana has done in 2021 was beat the Washington Huskies. Their college team pulled off an upset against the Huskies. Whoa.
Don't forget they have the volcano that can take out the whole western part of the United States.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. If y'all wanted to say, oh, Wyoming's a cool state, oh no, and you want to sit here and sit
No,
back
it's in
and
Montana. It's actually in Yellowstone.
be like, oh well, no, the all 500,000 of y'all, I don't even think y'all exist.
Move to the eastern side of the United States while you can.
And you guys have a volcano that could kill us all in seconds.
It won't happen though. The chances of it happening are 0.1%. The probability of that happening.
Well, congrats, Montana. You're now our 4th F-tier state. Next state is Nebraska.
Oh yeah! Love Nebraska. I love Nebraska.
This
Home of
man just
Omaha.
calmed.
I love Omaha. I love Omaha.
Omaha!
I love Omaha. God, Omaha is one of the best cities I've ever been to. It's
This man's creaming so hard over Omaha, Nebraska people.
not yet.
Oh, we're gonna get to a state that makes you cream harder?
No.
Okay.
It won't happen. I'm still holding on to hope that I'm gonna succeed. No, not November.
Oh lord. Alright. Anyways, let's get back to Nebraska.
I could go for some corn.
Nebraska for me is a D or a C.
Nebraska loves to look up cornhub.com.
Nebraska's a D. I don't really care about Nebraska.
Omaha's cool. Omaha's what saves that state, to be honest with you.
I'll brace it up to a D.
Omaha!
Next state is Nevada or Nevada. I don't care. All right.
Love
Here's
Nevada.
Here's one thing about Nevada.
Hey, baby. Welcome to
Las
Las
Vegas. Guess
Vegas. Always
what?
wanted to go there.
Las Vegas seems to be the place where Raiders players decided, let's turn into Fast and Furious.
Let's turn on
What?
a $150 and go down the street.
What is going on? And then I saw something with Damon Arnett. He has something going on now because apparently he was in a car crash in 2020. What is going on with you guys?
I want to see someone. I want to see someone actually succeed to go into Area 51. That's
Oh
cool.
yes. Oh yeah, they got Area 51 too. Vegas alone brings Nevada to a B.
And Area 51.
Nevada's a B. It's a B.
Reno, Delaware is pretty cool too. It's on the border of California. It's pretty cool too.
Austin, I'm gonna kill you if you mix up another state with the city. Did you, you just said
Wait.
Delaware at the.
Delaware's apparently in my brain cells. Apparently, I can't get it out of my brain.
Dude has a
cells.
crush on Dover, Delaware, bro.
I love that ice cream place, man. I wish I could go back there.
Next state, New Hampshire.
New Hampshire?
F.
Yeah. It's not as pretty as Maine, Connecticut, Rhode Island.
New Hampshire
Vermont.
has nothing. Y'all don't even.
Vermont. New Hampshire is the worst of the New England states, to be honest.
New Hampshire. Guess what? You don't even have a Division I college.
They have White Mountain National Park. That's pretty cool in the fall. To walk through there. I would say that's a D.
I'd get
I would
F.
say it's a D.
New Jersey.
Oh my God, I love New Jersey.
I'm gonna give New Jersey a B.
New Jersey's cool.
Jersey City. That's right. Jersey City's cool.
Home of the Rutgers.
Rutgers. We always get fucked by Big Ten teams in football.
Not this year. Except
Surprisingly.
Wisconsin or Ohio State.
Surprisingly, not this year.
I guess that's what top 5 recruiting classes do to you. That I forgot Delaware. Forgot how the
Oh my fucking god. Shut the fuck up about Delaware. Next state, New Mexico.
F? What the heck is in New Mexico?
Albuquerque. Albuquerque.
I mean, I've seen the city in pictures. I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything to do there.
Next state, New York. New York is an A.
F.
Nah, I gotta put
New
an
York
A.
City.
You know what brings it down to an A? You know what I'm about to say.
Cold.
Yes. That's what brings down New York.
If you guys
You
have
know
ever
what
been
I'm
to
about to
Niagara
say.
Falls, if you guys have ever been to Niagara Falls, a very pretty waterfall.
Now, yes, New York is cool looking. Not in the winter. Brings it down to an A. You can't go. You can't come to me with winter weather. You can't come to a Florida boy with a winter weather. You just can't do it. Cause I'm gonna put your state down. I'm gonna put it down.
You could come to Delaware.
That actually hurt. Bro, you need to shut up about Delaware. North Carolina. Were you just about to say French vanilla Rocky Roll?
French vanilla, Rocky Road, chocolate Pittsburgh cookie dough. Shoot, there it is.
When your team's down by 30 and that commercial comes on.
Usually it's the Falcons.
You know what? Next state, buddy. North Carolina.
I love Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, Charlotte's cool, yeah.
Home of the Panthers. Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying over, you know what. I'm trying not to
Over
say
Delaware. Yep. Man has feelings for a state.
Delaware's lives matter, man.
Shouts out to everybody in the stream that lives in Delaware. You found your biggest fan. But, alright.
Oomba caca, oomba.
North Carolina.
I love
B.
Mayberry. Mayberry's awesome if you've ever been to Mayberry.
I'm gonna give North Carolina a B.
Answer, do you know what the Andy Griffin show is?
Yes.
That's where it was filmed, Mayberry, North Carolina. Pretty
Yeah,
cool place.
I'm giving North Carolina a B.
I would also agree. We gotta get the state because we gotta get some Madden game tonight. It's already 1 a.m. Jeez, time zoom by.
You do realize it's gonna go right back to 1 a.m.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. Just saying.
Alright, South Dakota. The only thing good about South Dakota is Mount Rushmore.
That's the only thing that brings it to at least a D.
Yeah, it's a D. We don't even have to say anything else.
Woohoo.
Alright, the next state.
I don't even know if people exist in South Dakota.
Oh no, they don't. I looked up. I went on my Snapchat, and I looked at the snaps in South Dakota. You know, I can click on the state, and it'll show you like different snaps from it. All I saw was a dude with a filter that looked crunched in that said, "What you know about rolling down in the deep." That's the only thing I've seen from South Dakota. What you know about rolling down in the deep? You know?
Rapid City's the only thing in Delaware that probably has a decent population. What did I say? I said Rapid City.
I swear to fuck.
I said Rapid City. What's so wrong with Rapid City?
You said Delaware again.
Did I?
Yes.
I did not mean
You're stupid. Stop thinking about ice cream.
Next thing you know, I'm gonna say Texas again.
Ohio is the next state.
It's a B. No bias. I love the city of Cleveland.
I'll give Ohio a B. I agree. I'll give Ohio
Columbus.
a B.
Columbus is a cool city.
I almost want to put Ohio at a C, but I will say Southern Ohio summers are cool.
It doesn't typically get that cold in Southern Ohio, though. Unless you're in Cleveland. Oh,
Yeah, that's the problem with Ohio.
Cleveland. You get the
I
Browns.
was in Ohio at the end of April in Cleveland. Austin, why was it snowing? I swear it was like the biggest snowflakes I've ever seen in my entire life. And it was like April 20. It was on my birthday.
Fun playing in April.
On my birthday, I was in Cleveland this past year.
Have fun playing
Why?
baseball in April.
Why? Why? Bro, no, listen. It was on my birthday this past year. I was in Cleveland. Why was the snowflakes as big as balls falling down to the ground at the end of April? Cleveland is a poverty I have never seen. That's the biggest snowflakes I've ever seen in my life, too.
You got the Browns. They're good.
I've never. Anyways, Ohio for me.
Cleveland today.
Ohio is a B. I'll give it a B minus.
A B minus.
Cause I will admit the summers are cool. The winter time brings it down. All right, we have Mr. El Reno. We have thunder, lightning, 2.6 mile wide tornadoes, Oklahoma.
Home of the Thunder.
Home of the Thunder. Home of the overrated Sooners.
Oklahoma City's pretty cool.
Oklahoma's not bad. I mean, I'm gonna give it a C.
I almost said what Henson. I almost said it. Because there's a city that has the same thing as the... There's the same city and same thing, if you know what I'm saying. There's a city with the same name. I'm not gonna say it, because I promise, I'm trying not to. I'm just specifying.
Dude is in love with a state. Alright, Oh, I'm
We have
okay. I shouldn't
Tulsa.
be talking. I'm in love with Florida.
We have
But
Tulsa. We have Tulsa.
Tulsa's cool. I'm gonna give Oklahoma.
Can I give it a C? It's honestly middle of the road.
That's what I did. I gave Oklahoma a C.
Oh yeah, Weatherford, Oklahoma. Woo.
Now, next state is Oregon. I heard Oregon's beautiful though.
Oh, I've always wanted to go to Oregon.
Of course you do. To go to a Blazers game.
That's. Can I? Their national parks are pretty. I almost said it again. Their national parks are beautiful there.
All right, Oregon. I'll give you guys
I'm gonna give it a
B.
B minus.
B minus, same as Ohio. Nothing special.
Cold. Actually, not necessarily cold. It just rains a lot in those two states. Another state above it that we're going to talk about here in a little bit.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. You got Pittsburgh.
You got
Got
Pittsburgh.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Battle of Gettysburg was there. You ever been there?
Yeah, Gettysburg's pretty fun. Although it's kind of freaky.
Oh, you know what's crazy? I've been told stories from people that I'm close with that have been to Gettysburg that they have literally heard gunshots and nothing was there. Nothing. Nobody else was there. They just heard gunshots.
It's confirmed true. I've heard it there too.
I get goosebumps just thinking about that.
Erie, PA is pretty cool.
Gettysburg is a weird place. And then you could be like in there, and next thing you know, there's been people in Gettysburg report that it sounds like bombs have gone off, and there's nothing there. Oh, it gives me goosebumps.
R.I.P. There's Somerset.
Oh,
RIP.
bro, it gives me so much goosebumps.
If you know Somerset, R.I.P. to the people that we lost in 9/11.
Oh yeah, I remember that one crashed in Pennsylvania.
That one actually flew over our heads. My head.
Well,
They almost crashed it in my town.
Pennsylvania
But they pulled it
overall.
back up.
Pennsylvania is kind of the same as Ohio. You have major cities. That's what gives it a B. Pennsylvania is kind of the same thing as Ohio. Alright, next is Wait, is that what's next? Yeah. Next is Rhode Island.
See, Rhode Island actually has Providence, which is a pretty cool city.
Providence.
Yeah, it's got a real nice aquarium there. They don't have a professional sports team, but they are a pretty cool city, some cool scenery.
For me, Rhode Island's a D. It's that scenery that brings it up to a D.
Yeah,
Other than
it's a C
that,
for me.
That's
It's a C
trash.
for me.
Next is South Carolina, A.
A.
You got Myrtle Beach. You got South Carolina's cool.
Myrtle Beach. You also got I loved visiting there. You got Fort Sumter.
Yeah, I like
the
to
first ever
visit
battle
South
of-
Carolina.
From the first ever battle of the Civil War, if you guys didn't know that. That's where Fort Sumter took place. It's an island. It's the oldest and it's the longest standing fort from the Civil War
It's the
to
longest.
this day.
Yeah, South Carolina's an A. The weather's nice. The weather's damn near close to Florida's weather.
You got the restaurant, the fast food restaurant Cookout.
Oh!
That place is fire. You got a lot of those there. That's very popular down there.
Yeah. But, of course,
Onion rings.
it's not my favorite, so it's not an S, but I'll put it in an A. Alright, next up, North Dakota. F. Nothing there. What you know about rolling down in the deep.
Briskman. That's the only thing that's there.
It's horrible. I don't even want to talk about it. F.
It's where Theodore Roosevelt found the state, by the way. Our former president of the United States. He has a national park there dedicated to him because he used to live there. So that's the only thing that gives it a D for me, to be honest with you.
Tennessee's an S.
Tennessee. Yeah.
Tennessee's an
City.
S.
Nashville. Nashville.
Nashville, Memphis.
I love the Country Music Hall of Fame.
The fuck is the other name of that city? I was just there this past summer. Oh, what's the name of it?
Knoxville?
No.
Chattanooga?
No. One where everybody goes to.
In the mountains.
No, the one where everybody goes to.
Yeah, it's in the mountains, right?
No, oh, fuck, what's the name of it? I was just there this past summer.
Memphis?
No, not Memphis. Not Nashville.
Clarksville.
You know where Pigeon Forge is? It's near Pigeon Forge. Can't think of the name of it.
I'm putting this in the Google Maps.
Oh my gosh, why am I forgetting? It's one of my favorite places.
Shernville?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
Gatlinburg!
Yes!
It's
Gatlinburg.
Yes.
Gatlinburg.
That place was fire. I was there. That's
Tennessee's an S. But during the winter, I'll let it slide because I like Tennessee during the summer that much. I'll let it slide. I'm gonna give it an S.
Love the party. I love the Country Music Hall of Fame. They have a Elvis Presley's house is pretty cool. If you guys have ever visited Memphis, Memphis is pretty cool.
I will tell you right now, though, Gatlinburg is beautiful.
What states do we have left?
Gatlinburg is beautiful. But yeah, Tennessee's an S.
I think we only have like 4 states left.
We got Texas, Utah, Vermont, Washington.
Oh, Virginia. We got both.
West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming. Alright, next state, Texas. I have to give it an S.
S. San Antonio, a very beautiful city. Austin, the capital of Texas, is pretty cool. Armadillo is pretty cool. Dallas, home of the JFK shooting, which I actually stood on his X, where he was shot.
Wow.
It's pretty cool to see. His museum's very beautiful down there. If you guys have ever seen the show Dallas, oh my god, that's a very good show. I love that show. It's a good show too. Houston, Houston's pretty cool.
Austin, home of South by Southwest. The tour.
Yeah. Houston's a very cool city. Third largest city in the United States of America.
Texas, you get an S from me. Next state is Utah.
I love Utah. I would honestly give it an S if it were me.
I'm gonna give Utah.
I love Salt Lake City. That's a very nice city. The national parks there are so incredible. Incredible.
Salt Lake City for me is cool. Utah for me is nothing special though. It's like a D for me.
They're so incredible. I love the national parks. They're beautiful. I'm a wildlife type person. I like the wildlife. I dig it.
All right,
Utah
next
would be a B for me.
Next state is Vermont. That's an F.
D. Because the wildlife is good. You got great mountain forest. You got a forest. I like forest. Like forest? I like forest.
Okay, we know you like a forest.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
Alright, next state is Virginia.
Oh, love Virginia. That's an S for me. Richmond, Virginia Beach. It's very warm. The beaches are so beautiful.
Virginia is like a B for me. Yeah, Virginia's a B. Washington.
S.
I'm gonna go.
The national park. The national park is beautiful there. Seattle is a very beautiful city.
Seattle's beautiful, but other than that, I gotta go C.
They have the best pizza. Seattle has very good pizza.
I'm gonna go C. Next state I want to talk about.
Wyoming?
West Virginia. That state is an F. That state scares me. I rarely want to go back. Bruh, when I tell you there's the weirdest people I've ever seen in West Virginia, I'm telling you there's the weirdest people I've ever seen.
We broke down on the slump of a mountain in West Virginia. It was the scariest thing in the world.
I have never seen so many hillbillies in one area than West Virginia. It scares me. All I can think of...
The national parks, the parks and stuff there are cool.
Yes, but all I can think of when I think of West Virginia is racism. Because they're all racist there.
Mountains are pretty cool. West Virginia wouldn't be racist because they're not part of the South. That's not
but have you seen the people that live there? I don't think you have.
I actually know somebody that's from West Virginia. A person in my school.
No. There are some scary people in West Virginia. I don't care. West Virginia's an F. West Virginia, I'll never go back to. I don't care. Next is Wisconsin.
S.
It gets too cold. I can't deal.
S. I love Milwaukee.
Of course.
I love Milwaukee. Home of the Brewers. Home of
Jesus Christ.
One of the greatest cheese factories I've ever tasted. Their chocolate cheese is incredible. They have a statue of Marvin Lewis in downtown Milwaukee, which is pretty cool. Don't know why that's in downtown Milwaukee.
Marvin Lewis, of all people.
They have a bunch of statues of a bunch of random people.
Why?
I don't know.
Wait, what are all the statues?
I don't know all of them. I didn't visit all of them, but
I'm sure
Lewis was one.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He was there. Elvis was one of them. What's his name? Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, because he plays for Green Bay.
And there was a random one. I forgot his name.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. There's another weird legend with West Virginia. Mothman. Yeah. I should tell you now. If you haven't seen or heard about the Mothman, look him up. You'll never regret it. It's some of the funniest shit, but I think it's real, bro. Like, there's something about that story that's real.
Let me go to my private just in case this.
No, this is not. Nah, it's not what you think, bro. It's just like it's a demon, but it's not like a. It's kind of like a moth-looking thing. But apparently, what happened with it is there was a bridge that collapsed in West Virginia, and apparently there's a movie about it. There's a whole documentary about it.
This thing looks terrifying.
But basically, it went on top of a bridge, and the whole bridge collapsed. The thing is cursed, and anybody that has ever seen it has died. And
this thing is terrifying.
It's a real thing in West Virginia. Mothman. Yeah, y'all. I'm telling you, it's terrifying. But
do you know where this bridge is located?
It's right on the border of Ohio and West Virginia. So you know where West Virginia borders Ohio?
Wait. What town?
Oh, I forget what is it. Let me look it up. I forget what it was called.
Please tell me, because I might have been over the bridge. I'm not dead, so I mean, I've survived it apparently. Apparently I've never seen it. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Point Pleasant. Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
What's the bridge color?
Oh, shoot.
Can you look that up? Oh, it looks like a green bridge. It's either green or it's that blue one.
There's a collapse video. It spans the Ohio River between Gallipolis, Ohio, and Henderson, West Virginia.
What city in Ohio?
Gallipolis, or however you say it. In Henderson, West Virginia. It's called Silver Bridge. Basically, Silver Bridge borders Ohio and West Virginia.
Dude, I don't think I think I've been on that bridge.
Yes, that whole bridge that you were just driving on, that thing collapsed.
It wasn't at night.
That thing collapsed, and the Mothman stood right on top of it.
Thank God it wasn't at night.
I think it was like the next day, that whole bridge collapsed and like 40 people died.
Thank God it wasn't at night, because maybe I would have saw it then.
But there's also people that have said when it caught them, because they've been captured before, and apparently it kidnapped them. They didn't know what it was. It was some demonic entity, and it basically, they died. If you saw it, you were dead the next day. But yeah, yeah.
That's giving me goosebumps. I'm scared now to even fall asleep.
Good news is it's in West Virginia and not where you are, so.
And a good thing I haven't seen it.
Alright, last state, Wyoming. It's a F.
C.
Wyoming's terrible. I'm sorry.
Yellowstone's the only thing that keeps it alive.
Not even Yellowstone can save Wyoming at this point.
We got a speeding ticket when we weren't even speeding in Wyoming.
Alright, so we're gonna... Alright, guys...
Oh my god, that's gonna end the tier list for tonight. We're gonna get on
You don't want to do a cartoon tier list real quick?
We'll see how much time we have after a couple Madden games. We'll see how much time we have.
Alright, y'all, that is gonna end it for right now, as we know of. But good thing is, once it turns 2 o'clock, it's gonna go right back to 1 o'clock. So
I'm scared that you just gave me. Oh god, they gave me goosebumps.
It's like I'd be great to tell scary stories, cause I know too much shit. But hey, look, y'all, just gonna do it for the tier list tonight. But like I said, we have that 1 hour back because of the daylight savings times.
He has a statue?
Yeah, there's a Mothman statue right in the area where it happened. I've seen it. I literally went there. But
did you drive over the bridge?
Yes, we drove over the bridge because we had to go to Ohio first, and then decided to drive over the bridge. Cause
I think from what I'm reading on the internet, you can only see it at night.
Yeah, that's when you can only see it. Which makes it even more creepier.
Isn't it? Yeah, you just see its red eyes.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, y'all.
Somebody actually videoed it. Oh my god.
Yup. It's creepy as shit.
Lord help our world.
Bruh, it's a real thing
Yeah.
too. That's the scary thing. The thing's real.
I mean, this is an urban legend. I mean, honestly,
No,
me and Hatchby can't say
you
we've seen
know
it.
urban legends are true though too. Some
Usually.
are, some are.
Usually.
This one's true. I believe in demons. I believe in angels. I believe in all that.
I believe in demons. I don't know if this one's to be true, but I don't want to find out.
It's true. It's true, bro. I'm telling you right now, it's true. Don't ask how I know, but I know. It's true. Mothman
If
is
you see the
real.
thing, you die instantly?
You don't die instantly. You die the day after. That thing is... And that's another reason why I don't want to step foot in West Virginia.
I'll have to talk to my mom about this, because she knows all about these demon presence and stuff like that, and she would know if it's true.
Oh, me and her would have a conversation for hours then.
She would know if it's true, though. If there's anybody that you would talk to about demonic things and like anything,
yeah, me and your mom would get along.
Anything paranormal, she would know.
Oh yeah, me and your mom would get along then. Definitely, we'd be talking about that for hours. I could talk about that for hours with anyone.
I'd be in the corner, terrified as fuck. I kind of want to watch this movie, Mothman. Have you seen the movie? Is it good? Is it a good movie?
My controller
It's probably
died.
terrifying. Have you seen the movie before? Is it good?
Oh, I haven't seen the movie, but I've read a lot about it. And I've actually been to the museum. Yeah, they have a whole museum dedicated to this thing.
I don't even want to investigate if it's true. Because if I see it, I'm fucked.
Yeah, you're done.
I kind of want to know if it's true, but I kind of don't. Because this thing looks absolutely terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Donald Trump? They're comparing Donald Trump to the Mothman?
Well,
Okay.
I see a good comparison. When you see him, it makes you freak out and run. Alright, we're gonna... Do you want to do the cartoon tier list now and get it over with, or do you want to... Because I feel like since we got that extra hour...
Can you make it a small one?
I won't make it as long. But you do realize we got that extra hour.
I just gotta stop looking at those photos. I can't. Alright, yeah, let's get... Alright, cartoon tier list time. This one's our short one of the day.
Do you want to do Cartoon Network?
Sure.
Alright.
Yeah, give me the tiers.
Alright, hold on 1 second.
I'm gonna talk to my mom in the morning. I don't know if it's true, but she would know. She would know.
Okay, hold on.
It's 1:47 right now.
Does this? Don't tell me it. Alright, let me find one that has the... Alright.
I'm gonna play Pokemon Go while I'm waiting. I play Pokemon Go every day. Oh, I got an egg about that. I got an egg hatching. What am I gonna get? What am I gonna get? Oh. That's kind of shitty. Disappointed. To say the least. To the knock. To the row. To the show. To the...
hear moving. Alright, we're just not gonna think about
Wait,
that.
what? You hear moving?
I
There's
did.
problems.
Does this have my favorite cartoon of all time on here? Hold on. I swear if it doesn't, it does. This one's valid. Alright. So we got S, A, B, C, D. I'm gonna change this to F. Alright.
Where's D?
In your ass.
Not to the road, to the show. Play Retro Bowl.
I love that game.
Yeah, I know. In Jacksonville.
All
What team are you
right.
in Jacksonville?
First cartoon on the cartoon tier list. Scooby-Doo.
S.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't play with me about my Scooby-Doo.
I'm gonna put your Scooby-Dooby-Doo you.
I'm gonna put it A, actually.
What? Whoa.
See, I wasn't the biggest Scooby-Doo fan.
Oh, we gotta love Scooby-Doo.
Adventure Time. A.
Come on, grab your friends, go to your dairy, distant land.
Adventure Time.
Hey.
Yeah, Adventure Time for me was like an A. Like I'd tune into it, like when I was a kid, bro.
Oh, I love
all
that show.
the time, bro. But it wasn't my favorite. 'Cause
She was B for me.
The Amazing World of Gumball is a B. I don't care.
F.
I don't really
F
care
for
about
me.
it. What? It
Love
was
that
actually one
show.
of those shows where it's actually one of those cartoons when I was a kid that I would watch and be like, okay, I hope the next cartoon comes on. Like,
In Miami.
alright. Batman. Like the cartoon Batman.
S.
Yeah.
Original Batman was fire. With the bam, boom, pow. That Batman was fire. Oh, I just got tipped in interception, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
S.
The cartoon was fire, bro. You know, I used to have one of those, I was little.
That's one of my mom's favorite cartoons of all time.
When I was a jit, I used to have one of those little Game Boy things where there was a game, it was like Courage the Cowardly Dog, and it was like a game. Bro, I used to play that all the time. Yeah, bro. That's an S. Johnny Bravo.
That show is fire.
Johnny Bravo to me is like a C or a D. I just didn't really like it. Alright, Johnny Test
S.
is okay.
That was one of my favorite shows growing up as a kid. Oh, I caught a touchdown. Oh, are we going to the crib? We going to the crib?
The regular show. S. Bro, that was my favorite show other than one we'll get to when I was a kid, bro. Regular show. Oh my god.
Good show. Jolly good
Bruh.
show.
Mordecai and Rigby, bro. Mordecai and Rigby were my dogs, bro. Mordecai and Rigby were my homies, bro. I don't care, but
Get back to work or else you're fired.
I loved the regular show, bro. That's S tier, God tier. Teen Titans Go. S. I loved Teen Titans Go when I was a kid, bruh.
Titans. It's Teen Titans. Let's go.
But I don't care. That cartoon was fire. Y'all can't tell me different. Oh, after this we could do a little bit of Adult Swim, and then we'll play Madden. Lego Ninjago. S. I used to watch Lego Ninjago all the time. Ninjago. Ninjago. I know y'all remember that. Here we go. My favorite cartoon of all time, and this is the only cartoon.
Waiting to hear this.
My favorite cartoon, I put it over the regular show. Uncle Grandpa.
Oh my god.
That is my favorite cartoon of all time, bro. Good morning. Bro, I don't care. I used to watch that show all the time when I was a kid. I just remember summertime, just Uncle
Back
Grandpa,
in the
bro.
summer of
Bro.
69.
Bruh, Uncle Grandpa, it was my shit. I wish it was still here. It's not. It makes me sad. Bring back Uncle Grandpa. I don't care what y'all do. If y'all bring back Uncle Grandpa, I will love you guys forever. Listen, Cartoon Network, you've been doing a little trash lately with your shows. If you could just bring back my favorite childhood cartoon of all time, I will watch you again. Alright? Bring back Uncle Grandpa. Please.
They still have it on the network called Boomerang sometimes.
I know they do. Uncle Grandpa was my shit as a kid, bro, and I miss it. I miss it so much. Alright, I'm gonna stop creaming over it.
Mine was Courage the Cowardly Dog. Not my favorite of all time, but regular show is my favorite of all time. And Gumball.
Uncle Grandpa's #1, then regular show for me.
Gumball's #2, regular show 1 for me. So far, I don't know what the other ones are. Scooby Doo's #3.
We Bare Bears.
That was a good show. It's not top 5 for me, but it was. I'd give it an A.
I watched some episodes. All right, you want to do Adult Swim to end off?
Sure. I guess. Joe Kelly declines his option. Cincinnati might get into the playoffs. We're talking playoffs.
Does this have everything? Okay, it does. Alright, so we got S, A, B, C, D, or F. Alright, first up for Adult Swim tier list is American Dad. I go B. I like watching American Dad though. American Dad is like cool when there's nothing else on. Like when there's nothing else on, I'll watch American Dad. If it's like 2 in the morning, I'll watch American Dad.
I've had a feeling it's going to be
a wonderful day. Hey.
Oh, tomorrow how to say
Bob's Burgers.
Good morning, that was Joe was fired.
Bob's Burgers is an A for me.
S.
Bob's Burgers is an A. It's not
S
my
for
favorite.
me.
It's not my favorite though.
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
The Boondocks. The Boondocks is an A. I'll give it an A.
Yeah.
The Boondocks is fire, but Boondocks is funny.
It's alright.
I already know where you finna put this, Austin, because you were literally on the phone with me the other night and was watching this show, the Cleveland Show.
My name is My name is Cleveland Brown.
It's
And
welcome to me. I'm back in my hometown. Hey.
There's old friends and new friends and even a bear. Through good times and bad times, there's true love with me.
Alright, I'm gonna give
the
Cleveland Show a B.
My happy mustache face.
But that doesn't mean I don't like it. Will you let me talk? Just because I put a show in a B, people, does not mean I don't like it. It's just not better than my A tier and my S tier shows. Next up, Austin. If you put this at a low rating, you're gonna disappoint the fuck out of me. Dragon Ball Z.
I wasn't the biggest fanboy of it over like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon, but I would have to say it's a B.
Dragon Ball for me is it's a borderline S and borderline A. It's like on the mix between the two.
The problem is I wasn't the biggest fanboy of it.
Dragon Ball for me. Oh.
It's not that I don't like it. It's not that I don't like it.
I love Dragon Ball, but it's like a mix of, okay, where am I gonna put stuff like Family Guy and stuff like that? Like, I love Dragon Ball. I might have to put Dragon Ball A. I might have to. Speaking of the devil, the next cartoon we got is Family Guy. It's S. That is my Family Guy is my favorite Adult Swim cartoon. I mean, shit. I watch Family Guy all the time.
It sees today that all you see is violence and movies and sits on TV. But we're those good old family on which we used to rely. That's the Family Guy. Laugh and cry. See the Family Guy.
Bro, yeah, Family Guy is an S. It's my favorite Adult Swim cartoon.
Go.
Next,
bird.
Futurama. Futurama.
A.
Futurama is a B. Or, nah, C. It's a C. Futurama's okay.
I like it. I dig it.
Alright. King of the Hill.
I would have to say A for me. I was a big fan of Dale. The one with the
Dale. Come on, Dale. Why you gotta do it like that?
Dale is hilarious. He was hilarious.
Here's the thing. Why you gotta do it like that?
He just turned back to one.
Dale. Dale.
Dale was hilarious.
My name's Dale. Alright. I'm putting a B tier. Next, we have Naruto.
It was alright.
Naruto is cool. I don't like it as much as Dragon Ball, cause I'm sorry, Dragon Ball's the real GOAT. Naruto's a B.
It's again like Dragon Ball Z. I wasn't a fan. I would give it a B. I'm a fan. I'm not a fanboy of it, but I have watched it and it's not that bad. So that's why I'm giving it the same thing as Dragon Balls for me.
Next up is One Punch Man.
That was a good show.
What One Punch Man is fire. Here's the only problem I have with it is it'd be like Japanese, and you'd have to read the captions at the bottom. Other than that, like, but that makes animes fire though. I feel like when you have to read the captions, like, it makes it fire.
Anime's cool because you get cool titties.
You know, we're just gonna move on.
I mean, am I wrong?
What the fuck?
Am I wrong? Like,
No.
you can't.
You're not wrong. One Punch Man's an A. Next up. Austin, I don't know how many times you've seen this show, but this show is so stupid, but it's hilarious. It's one of my favorite shows. It's like A or almost S tier for me. Robot Chicken, bruh. Robot Chicken is so stupid, but it's so funny.
S for me.
Robot Chicken's an S. I could be.
Retarded.
It's so stupid, bruh. It's the most random things. It's like you're on a LSD trip. It's like first.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's like you're on an LSD trip. It's like you're literally watching it. Like you get, like, usually it comes on around 2 in the morning or something like that. You'd be chilling in bed, just, you know, doing whatever. And like, bruh, oh my gosh, it's funny as hell. You'll just be sitting there watching it, just dying. Robot Chicken's an ass. It's an ass. Alright, last one. South Park S. Austin, if you put South Park under an S, you're gonna disappoint me.
South Park? Oh yeah, that's an S.
I was about to say, bro, if you put South Park's like my second favorite. If you put South Park under S, bro, there's
Especially
something wrong
the one
with
where
you.
they came back from COVID, the one where he
Yes, in the vaccines and stuff. That one was
Yeah.
funny. And you remember the one with the cat where it's like meow meow meow.
Yes.
That shit was hilarious, bro. I love South Park. Alright, y'all. That is definitely gonna call it a night for the tier list. We're gonna play a game or two. And then we're gonna call it a night. So, yeah, we get the luxury of that 1 hour. So it's really 1 o'clock now.
107.
107. Hey, that's cool, isn't it?
Pascal Siakam came back.
Hey man, it's 107. We get the. Hey, don't you love this luxury of having the extra hour?
Yeah. Pascal Siakam's gonna come back Sunday.
The Raptors might be something to worry about once he gets back.
Let's go. The Blazers won. That's a big win.
Lakers are terrible. I'm sorry, Laker fans. Alright, y'all. This stream has been weird. It's been funny. It's been a mix
In
of.
Delaware.
What do you think I was just about to bring up?
I don't know. Delaware.
That's gonna do it for the tier list stream. I'm terrible. I'm tired of hearing Delaware. We're just gonna. I hope y'all have a good night.